Hello, everybody. Welcome to the wrestling conference. I'm Dwayne,
I'm Jeff.
and Alan's not here.
So I will also be playing the role of Alan as well.
So you're Alan and Jeff.
Yes.
So let's start over. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Jeff, aka Alan.
That works. So this is the 8th episode of the wrestling conference. Before we begin, subscribe, like the video, comment below. Let us know what you think, what you agree with us or don't agree with us. Just let us know, comment below, and give us that like and follow us, subscribe. Now on to the show. Sunday night was the WWE pay-per-view. And that pay-per-view was Hell in a Cell. So before we get into results and stuff, Jeff, from 1 to 10, what do you give this pay-per-view and why?
Oh man, from 1 to 10, I give it a 5. Just an average 5.
Average.
Yes. It felt like filler. It was filler. But the wrestling was pretty good. So it just gets a 5. Not great by any means. Just good.
Be honest with you, I give this 6.5.
Oh, a decimal.
Why? The reason why I give it a 6.5 because except one match, but all the matches actually did well. Like I enjoyed every single match. Knowing that this pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell, was a filler. It was a filler pay-per-view, and you can tell because so people who don't understand what a filler pay-per-view is, a filler pay-per-view is basically where they have titles on the line, but nothing changes. Like the story still stays the same. The winners you thought was going to win still lose. So it's like basically it's like a continuation. Like right now, this is Hell in a Cell. Next pay-per-view is Money in the Bank. That's where it matters. So to be honest with you, this was a filler pay-per-view, but with good matches on there. That I think it was good matches on there, except just one match I didn't like. Stupid.
We'll get to that.
I didn't like that match, but whatever.
And I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's not what you. All right. So let's get into it. The first match, and this was on the pre-show. Natalya versus Rose.
Yeah.
Is her name just Rose? It's not Mandy no more?
Oh no, it says Mandy Rose down here.
Oh, my fault. I didn't see it. Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
So Natalya versus Mandy Rose. What do you think about that match?
We didn't give a prediction about this one because it was probably tough to get at the last minute.
To be honest with you, it was last minute because it wasn't on the card. I think when we were talking about the matches, that wasn't on the card.
It was the night before, yeah. You know what? I like this match. It was pretty good, in my opinion. Much better than I thought it would be.
I agree, and I like the fact that he actually finally given Natalya her time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's past due. Like it's past due, and Mandy and Dana Brooke, they need more. They need more time on the screen. They need more wrestling to like them more because I get what they were trying to do, they're pairing them together, but it's just not there for me yet.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. They definitely need to grow and develop, and I think with TV time and match time, they'll definitely get there. I feel like Mandy Rose should have won this match. I think it would have done a lot for her.
So you think if Mandy Rose would have won this, it probably would have went to maybe like Money in the Bank or a random Raw match? They would have went for like the tag titles?
Exactly.
But do you think they deserve the tag titles though?
Not at this point. I still think those titles need to be like developed.
Yeah.
Into something prestigious because I'm not feeling it right now. This division is kind of slim at the moment.
But to backtrack on what you said with Mandy Rose winning, if Mandy Rose would have won, I think it would have went into the tag titles, and they probably would have been feuding like probably on Raw, then another Raw, then it probably would have went into a pay-per-view and stuff. But like I said, this is a filler, so you never know. It might continue. It might continue, but I did like it. Like I said, I'm glad they finally given Natalia her shine.
Yeah, and I'm glad they're finally using Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose.
That's true. They used them before, but they was like it wasn't really there. It was there, but you didn't see them.
I don't know. That's like they give these poor girls like start pushes. Like Mandy caught fire with Otis last year, then they just wrecked that completely. Dana Brooke always kills in every role she's given, whether it's Emma's assistant or Titus Worldwide. She always does, but they just kill the gimmicks.
But that's true though. She's always busy, so that's good. So let's hopefully let's see if Mandy Rose can do the same thing, because they need contenders. So
yeah, definitely.
But overall, it was all right. It was cool.
Much better than I expected.
True. All right, so let's get into the Hell in the Cell now. The first match, Bianca Belair versus Bayley. So before we get into that, I believe we all, me, you, and Alan, we all picked Bianca, right?
I picked Bianca. I think.
Or did it? Wait, I gotta start writing down my predictions because now I'm forgetting. It feels like I picked Bayley. No, I picked Bianca, but I said I think it would be cool if Bayley did win and stuff like that. I think I gotta start writing down my predictions now.
I recall you saying Bayley might win, but you want Bianca to win.
Then,
I think you were against the entire thing.
Yeah, I think so.
But Alan definitely picked Bayley. He felt like that was going to be the way to continue the feud.
Yeah.
And I picked Bianca because I feel like the company's going all in on with her. And I was right.
True. You was right. You was right. But overall, what did you think about the match between Bianca Belair and Bayley? Now, mind you, this is Bianca Belair's first time in a Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah. I didn't expect her to be thrown into this kind of match immediately. But all things considered, it was pretty good.
You think Bianca Belair held her own in the Hell in a Cell?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Like I being at the first match. I thought it was going to be like slow.
Yeah.
Not using too much spots and stuff like that. I was thinking like it's probably not going to be not use no weapons or nothing like that. But I was wrong. Both of them looked strong in that match. No one looked at weak. To be honest with you, Bayley was dominant in this match. So it was many like it didn't tell me when the match was going on, it didn't show me like Bayley was gonna win.
Yeah.
It's just like she was dominant, but it didn't seem like anyone can win this match. I just knew that by watching it, she was dominant, but I know Bianca Belair was gonna win.
I mean, definitely. The match started a little slow. I was like kind of concerned at the beginning because Bayley was working Bianca's arm. Yeah. Which is weird to see in this kind of matchup. But it picked up towards the end.
I also like that she was using her hair using her hair against her.
Oh yeah, that was
tied it on the ropes, tied it on the chair, and then Bianca used and tied her hair onto Bayley's arm.
Yeah.
So I like that to use that, but I kind of think that if they ever do another match, her hair might be a factor in it.
Oh man,
that she can't use her hair, because mind you, this is like almost the second time she used her hair.
I think it's the third time actually, because she whipped Sasha at WrestleMania.
If you count that, yeah. So she whipped Sasha, then she sat there and tied up Bayley's leg for the roll up, and then she used it again. So I think that if they ever do a third match, probably at Money in the Bank, she probably might sit there and use a stipulation where you can't use your hair. Like if she uses her hair, it's disqualification.
Oh, definitely. I see that stipulation coming. Even if it isn't Bayley actually like imposing it,
someone else.
Opponent, that's happening during a future Bianca Belair match.
That's what I see. But overall, I enjoyed this match. The first match, I enjoyed it. Like I said, like Bailey was dominant in this match. Bailey won. I mean, Bianca Belair won. I enjoyed this match. This match was good.
Yeah, I like this match too. They both did a great job. It was entertaining. It's just that this pay-per-view in general, like not just this one specifically, but like the concept of Hell in a Cell as a pay-per-view, it just needs to go.
Yeah.
And I've always hated it.
You mean like to go back like they used to, where it was like one match was a Hell in a Cell?
Yes, one match and one feud that was so like violent that it needed a Hell in a Cell match, like the old days, not the annual Hell in a Cell festivities that they have now.
I get it. It's just like, remember back in the day in TNA, where they had their own cage match, but in that gimmick pay-per-view, every match was in a cage. So I think WWE probably took a little bit of that and used that.
I remember that. Yes. They're definitely influenced.
What was it called? The Asylum? I think it was called the Asylum. I think.
Yeah. I thought Lethal Lockdown. Lethal
Lockdown. That's what it was. So it's like every match was in a cage. So that was cool. But for a Hell in a Cell, no. Hell in a Cell had to be like a big match.
But, yeah, and like a lot of these Hell in a Cell matches, they're so tame nowadays. I'm not expecting anybody to kill themselves or anything, but I expect a little bit more than glorified street fights inside a cage.
Yo, to be honest with you, the Hell in a Cell peaked. Yeah. It peaked when Undertaker versus Shawn, Undertaker versus Mick Foley. I didn't really like the what was the 4-way or 5-way match.
Oh, the Armageddon one?
I didn't really like that one. It peaked where Triple H versus
Jericho?
Cactus Jack.
Oh, Cactus Jack.
That one was good. Undertaker versus Edge.
Yeah, that was good.
It's like the Hell in a Cell already peaked to the point where it's nothing else you can do. I think it peaked, and I think you're right.
Which is why I think sparingly.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it needs to go to just one specific match, like the pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. Yes, but one specific match should be like the end-all, be-all of the Hell in a Cell match.
Yes.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. But equality, man. Women can do it too.
No, definitely. Like, I would love if there was like a certain feud in the women's division that needed this kind of match.
Yeah. Like, to be honest with you, Bailey and Bianca Belair, this match shouldn't have been in the Hell in a Cell.
No. Even though it was good, but yeah.
Even though it was good, but yeah, it shouldn't have been in the Hell in a Cell. I would have had Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in the Hell in a Cell.
Something like that. Definitely.
I would have went with that, but
even though I feel like that feud would need more time to like get to that point too.
Yeah, true. That's true. All right, so the third match, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. What do you think? What do you think about that match?
So my pick was Seth Rollins, and I was correct again.
Yeah.
This was my favorite match of the night. Yeah, these two have awesome chemistry. They don't disappoint, and it was another good match from both of them. But why?
Tell you the truth,
why are they feuding?
Why are they feuding?
Yeah.
Because what was it? I think it was because Cesaro was fighting Roman Reigns, and I don't think Seth Rollins liked the fact that he was in that picture, so he started feuding with him.
Like stuff like that. That was before WrestleMania?
That was after WrestleMania.
Okay, yeah, that was the reason for the for this match.
Yeah. No. That was going So after wait, hold up. No, they was feuding. Oh, no. Let me take it back. When Seth Rollins returned, I think he was injured. Remember, he returned to SmackDown, right? And he had all the superstars around the ring. And he was basically telling people like, yo, like, it's me, like, follow me. I will take you to whatever he said. And then Cesaro was the last one standing there. And so Seth Rollins was like, hey, yeah, like, come on, come in and stuff like that. And Cesaro just basically brushed him off. Seth Rollins didn't like that. So Seth Rollins sat there and attacked him. So that's how the feud started.
Okay, so he literally felt
He felt
disrespected by
disrespected. He felt disrespected by Cesaro. So that's what they was feuding this whole time.
So he took his rejection really personally.
Yeah. And he also got upset because Cesaro actually fought Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that even feuded even more and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it began.
All right.
But
I mean,
I like this match, right? Because I like Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers. Cesaro is one of my favorite wrestlers. So seeing them together is magic. But the only downfall I didn't like about this match was
the roll-up.
It was stupid. It was stupid. And this is not even the first time we saw a roll-up tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that's the crazy thing about this. Is this like the Hell in a Cell roll-up? Like two matches that I liked ended in a roll-up.
If it weren't for the roll-ups, I would have gave it a 6. But we'll get to the other roll-ups later.
It was stupid. And
I did not like that part.
No, it was
like I get it was probably like a silly way of trying to protect Cesaro, giving Seth the fluke win to continue the feud.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I would have just preferred if he did the stomp and pinned him.
Yo, that's exactly what it was. It was basically to continue the feud because when Seth Rollins won and when he was up on the apron, he goes, I won is 1-1 now.
Yeah, all time for the rubber match.
Yeah, so it's like, it was stupid. I didn't like how that ended. Like, I didn't like it. But both men looked good in the match. Cesaro looked strong. Seth Rollins looked strong. So it's like, even though Cesaro lost, it doesn't look like it did anything to him.
Yeah.
It didn't take no momentum off of him, and it didn't take no momentum off of Seth Rollins. But it's just that ending was trash.
Yeah, because the way the match played out, they were even, and it could have gone either way. I guess that's what they were going for, and Seth came up on top by a narrow margin with Fluke Gorilla. So since the feud seems like it's going to continue, will we see both guys in Money in the Bank instead of like hashing out their personal issues in another match?
It's either they probably might do another singles match, or knowing WWE, they might put them both in a qualifying match.
Yeah.
Which I hate when they do that. I hate it because I would like to see both of them in it.
Yeah.
Fighting each other for the Money in the Bank. Don't sit there and put them on a qualifying match at Raw. Like which one of them is gonna put them both in there. It continues the story because then at SummerSlam you can actually have the last match between them and stuff like that. That's the way I would book it. Like that's the way I would book it. But this match was good. The finish was trash. I didn't like it. The finish was super trash.
Yeah, still my match of the night, but the finish, just heard it.
All right. So the fourth match. This is the match I didn't like.
The match.
this is why I say like the pay-per-view was good except for one match that shouldn't have been there. Shout
it out, Dwayne.
Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, I didn't like this one.
The feud is trash. I don't like it. This is too cartoony for me. Like I get it when a Fiend does it, I get it. But it's like she's copying the Fiend. I don't like it. It's not working with me. And it looks extra phony. Don't get me wrong, wrestling is fake. But it just look extra phony.
Kind of takes you out of it.
Yeah, like I didn't really care about this match. I didn't care. If Shayna Baszler would have won, okay. Alexa Bliss won, okay. And then the whole possession, what is it? Like possessing them
Yeah, possessing
Like,
Nia Jax.
I
Smack her
don't
to
like that whole like. No, I don't like that because the Fiend doesn't even do it.
it.
So you telling me she's more powerful than the Fiend?
Seems like it.
She can
You know,
possess people?
I mean, she pinned Randy. Fiend couldn't even beat him.
This match was trash, Jeff.
Yeah,
I hated it.
You know, I like Twisted Alexa, but not this incarnation of it, and not her
No,
front and center. I miss the Fiend.
no. What I would have done with her was that, all right, cool. If she's with the Fiend, I would have done just like the Fiend. Put a mask on her. Don't make her talk.
Mm-hmm.
Let her run the women's division. Like scare the crap out of them. Stuff like that. I would have done it like that. This whole I don't like it. With the doll and the playhouse thing. I don't like it. Like I get it. The Fiend did it. I mean Bray Wyatt did it, but it was like taking off like it's supposed to be like PV's Playhouse.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. He's talking to the puppets and all that other stuff. But as you can see, he never did it in the ring.
Yeah.
She's literally doing it in the ring, cutting the lights out and this. Like, Jeff, I'm sorry. If this was in front of fans, it would have been, you would have heard crickets.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened at WrestleMania.
You would have heard crickets. Nobody would have been invested in this at all. Nobody would have cared. If no one in the crowd, they would have booed it. They would have booed, or they probably would have started chanting Fiend.
Yeah.
We want Fiend, or we want Bray, or something like that. They would have been chanting that. This could only work in a Thunderdome.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those WWE style things where there's no end game. It's just filler for TV.
And to be honest with you, this whole Alexa Bliss thing, I think it's starting to run its course.
Oh damn.
I'm dead serious. I don't see anything else.
Oh man, neither do I.
I don't see anything else. I don't see where this is going. I don't see the end game of this whole thing. It looked like she portrayed Bray Wyatt or the Fiend or however you want to put it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's run its course for me, and they need to leave. It needs to disappear. That match was trash. I hated it.
No, it didn't do anything for me either.
The fifth match, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Now, this is one of my favorite matches because I like them both. But what do you think about it, Jeff?
I think this one was solid. Nothing amazing, but they did a decent job. The WrestleMania match was far better.
I was shocked they actually let Sami Zayn win
with a roll-up.
The Knights of roll-ups. That's what it is. Nobody can take a pinfall. The Knights of roll-ups.
I mean, Kevin hurt his arm, and then he was still dealing with the injury that was given to him on SmackDown by General Aziz.
Jeff, I can get it. One match does a roll-up. Multiple matches with roll-ups.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I didn't like the way this one was laid out. I think both guys.
Come on,
job,
but it's repetitive.
It should have been way better.
Roll-ups. At least do something. Put your feet on the ropes or something. Like, come on, they could have thought of any other way of pinning. They could have did feet on the ropes, grab some tights or something. Oh, I'm at one match already did that already.
I mean, like how about Apollo Crews distracting Kevin Owens for some reason? They've had some for a little bit.
Anything could have. I mean, but that would have went into a roll-up.
How about if he hits him with like the hell of a kick while his head is turned or something like that?
I mean, that would have worked too.
Yeah.
That would have worked. But no, they want to go the repetitive route. Let's do a roll-up.
Yeah.
Ended it with a roll-up.
I didn't like it. Lazy writing.
It just, to me, I like when they wrestle. I like it because they have chemistry.
Yeah.
I like when two people that have chemistry because I'm eyes on it. Cause I know they're gonna deliver, but come on, a roll up, trash.
Definitely lame finish.
Yo, that
And
thing was trash.
Second one of the night.
You know they say three's charm, right? Trash.
All right. So,
and I believe, did I pick? I think I picked Sami Zayn to win. I think.
Dang, I think you picked Sammy. I think I said KO just to end the feud, but looks like I was wrong.
Like I said, I gotta start writing down my predictions because I'm forgetting. But that match was okay, but the finish trash. So it kind of ruined the match for me. Another match that kind of ruined the match for me. Like this, this is why I gave it a 6.5 because it was good. The wrestling was good, but the ending was trash. Maybe I should have changed that into a 5.2. Giving the benefit of the doubt of a 6.5. I changed it. It's 5 now. Average 5.
Yeah, 5 is not bad. Average. This is like a skippable show. It's not must see TV.
Yeah, I take it back. No 6.5. Average 5 now. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the women's championship. Jeff, what do you think about this match?
I wasn't really feeling the feud. I mentioned this last time on the last episode of Wrestling Conference where I asked you guys to explain Nikki Cross's involvement in the entire thing. Then Alan had mentioned that Asuka was actually used as a warm-up match for Charlotte to build this feud.
Yeah, to get that ring rust off.
Which is like, I don't know, it's kind of a slap in the face to Asuka, the former women's champion.
She had it for a long time. Yeah. That's what you do. Wow.
No, so I really wasn't invested in this match. And then during it, they did the whole injured body part angle with Rhea Ripley. So she was limping throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
Then there was the finish. Where I think Rhea flipped the table in Charlotte's face and the ref ran for a DQ. Even though
that's a DQ. So flipping tables.
Yeah.
Flipping tables in people's faces, that's a DQ.
That's an instant DQ.
Trash. Trash.
And also, is it just me or does Charlotte seem kind of sluggish in this match?
Yo, that's what happens when you take time off.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you take time off. And to be honest with you, I don't care about this feud either.
Yeah.
I'm not invested. I don't really care about this match. To be honest with you, I'm not even a fan of Rhea Ripley being women's champion. I don't think she should have got it this early. But then again, they hardly have any women on there. That's main event. Or do they?
No.
To be honest with you, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have put Charlotte Flair in this match. I would have had Rhea Ripley probably go up against Shayna Baszler for the women's championship. I think that match would have been better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that would have been better, but I don't really like this match. I really didn't care for this match. I was hoping it end because it went on for kind of felt like a long time. Yeah, Jeff, look at it. It went for 14 minutes.
It's funny. Yeah, it felt like an eternity, but it was only 14 minutes.
Yeah, it felt too long, and I'm like, yo, I'm not invested. And I'm telling you right now, if the crowd was here, they wouldn't be invested either.
I think they would have definitely been indifferent to it.
Yeah.
Which is the worst kind of.
And I think I picked Charlotte to win this match.
Oh yeah, we all picked Charlotte.
We picked Charlotte. I just don't want her being champion. I think the next time they fight, I think Charlotte's beating her.
Yeah, I agree.
For whoever's going to take the belt off of her is going to be Charlotte.
Yeah.
And yo, you want to hear something crazy? This is just this flipping off, this going off the script. I got a feeling Carmella is going to beat Bianca Belair for the women's title.
Dang, Dwayne. Wow. In front of a live crowd and everything?
In front of a live crowd. Because I don't
Wow.
see Sasha Banks coming back and beating her, getting her belt back. I got a feeling she's going to be beefing with Carmella. Carmella's next, I think.
Yeah, I don't think SmackDown has any other heels to feud Bianca Belair, to be honest. Aside from a returning Sasha.
I mean, they really don't. Like, to be honest, they really don't. That's crazy. Wow. Why did they have a women's tag team?
Why do they have a women's tag division?
It's not even a lot of women. It's not a lot of females on there. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Wow. They need to get rid of those titles.
Dang.
That's just a waste. But anyway, back.
Yeah, I feel like NXT has the same issue as well. So I'm not being main roster biased or anything.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, no, NXT got to develop more women, and the main roster needs more women.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to look at that because, no, they do have women. They just don't use them.
I mean, they've released some of them. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah. This is real. WWE's weird now. It's weird. But let's get into the last match. Because that's a whole talk amongst itself.
Oh, yeah.
So the main event of Hell in a Cell, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Last chance Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. What do you think about this match, Jeff?
I like this one. Even though I started to drift away towards the end. I felt like it started dragging out.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good match. And if I recall, I think I picked Drew McIntyre to win.
Wow, you lost on that one. Now I know who I picked on this one.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Sure. Definitely Dwayne.
I know exactly. I picked Bobby Lashley for this one. But this is like every other match. It was good to me. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Both of them actually had dominance in the ring at one point in the match. Like Drew had dominance, then it shifted to Bobby having dominance, then it shifted back to Drew having dominance to the point where, to be honest with you, I really thought Drew McIntyre was going to win on two multiplications in this match. I was like, damn, Bobby's dropping it in Hell in a Cell. And I think Alan said something, or you said something about that, like Bobby Lashley going to drop it here, and then, I think you said Bobby Lashley going to drop it here and basically reclaim it at Hell in a Cell or SummerSlam. Or I think you or Alan said like Drew is gonna lose, but win the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
But I enjoyed this match from beginning to end. They was using weapons. It seemed like they was trying to do a Hell in a Cell match. They was trying to go all out as much as they can. I enjoyed it. But like every other match in this thing on this card, the ending was trash. And it ended with a freaking roll-up.
A roll-up and a Hell in a Cell match. A fluke win and a Hell in a Cell match.
So you telling me if Bobby couldn't put him in the hurt lock, you telling me he couldn't do multiple spares to him to take him out? Like, or at least hit him with the chair multiple times, wait till he get up, hit him with like 3 spares just to get him out. Because you're making it seem like it's hard to beat him.
Yeah.
So that's what I would have done. I would have sat there, hit him with multiple chairs, multiple. Or I would have got a Kingo stick, hit him again, multiple. Tell him to get up, spear him. Sit him back up, spear him again. That's what I would have done. And I think everyone would have actually been okay with that finish.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. I don't understand why it had to end with a roll-up. Like,
it was
I don't disagree with MVP's involvement. Like, Bobby's a heel.
Yeah.
And he's a heel manager. This is what they do. But
yeah.
I would have gone your route, Dwayne, or like Stone Cold versus The Rock, WrestleMania 17.
That's how it was.
Bobby get the upper hand and use that opportunity to just wreck Drew. Hit him with the chair like 10 times. do the Dominator, do the Hurt Lock until he passes out or something.
Yeah, that would have worked. It would have made Bobby look strong, and also made, because he didn't tap or nothing. It would have made Drew look strong too. But I don't get it.
It would have made Bobby look like a killer too, because he would have shown that
he would have showed that anger. He would have showed that monster, that beast. And I think it would have worked, but the way they put it was stupid because he did a roll up and now he's standing up in the Hell in a Cell and you got Bobby Lashley standing up.
Yeah.
I think if it would have worked if Bobby would have did that, stood tall, cameras pans to Drew and he's still on the floor, or he's grasping him to get up.
And
you would have hated Bobby, but liked Drew McIntyre even more. Because after all that stuff, he's still fighting to get up.
Yeah.
I think it would have worked.
And
then you would have felt more, because now you feel sorry for him. Feel like, damn, this is his last time getting the W Championship. You would have had some kind.
This is last opportunity, and he was screwed over by MVP and Bobby.
Yeah.
We criticize AEW for this a lot, but I think getting some blood in this match would have actually helped it a lot.
It would have. I think
this feud warrants it.
I think it's Drew. If WWE did blood, I think Drew. I think it would have been better if Drew would have drawn blood.
Yeah.
In this match, because it would have made him look like a super baby face.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have been behind him, even if he lost. You still would have been strongly behind him, because what Bobby did and how Bobby had to beat him.
Yeah.
It would have made sense.
And imagine the visual, him with the Crimson Mask in the Hurt Lock.
Yeah. Imagine, or imagine if Bobby just hitting him over and over and over, and you got the commentary telling him like, "Yo, stop it! Look at Bobby. He's trying to destroy him. He's trying to kill him or something like that." And then you can have MVP keep telling him like, "Do it again," like stuff like that. It would have made Bobby look like a monster, and then you would have had more feelings for Drew McIntyre.
You would have admired Drew's fighting spirit.
Yeah. That's
Definitely.
the way I would have seen it. That's the way it should have been done. And I think that ending would have been okay. And I think people would have liked that ending too.
No, absolutely. I think, a lot of people a lot of times blame the wrestlers for phoning it in. I think it's the writing team that phones it in.
I mean, come on, someone really wrote this. Have a good match, but let's end it on a roll up.
After two
so you went through all that hell just to end it in a roll-up. I don't like it. The match, I like the match. The ending was trash once again in another match. Nah. So I can't even defend this match. This match can't be defended. I even read comments on this match where people saying yo, the match was good, but the ending was trash.
Yeah, I think that's the general consensus.
And I get it. This is a filler pay-per-view, but damn, give us something.
Yeah, it's definitely a filler pay-per-view. I think a lot of people could see that coming, but it's still a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and it should feel special.
Yeah,
and you should really give it your all.
You're supposed to give it 110%, 100% in a pay-per-view. Show out and stuff like that. But I mean, that ending, come on. It's typical WWE giving you a good match, but giving you trash at the end. I didn't like it.
A stupid finish.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's it's like a dumb ending to a really good movie.
So, Jeff, do you see Drew McIntyre getting another title shot?
Not unless he wins the Money in the Bank contract.
I see that happening.
However, it's WWE, and they always break their own stipulations anyway.
They break their own damn rules.
Yeah. So
they sit there and say one thing, and then a month later, it's Drew versus Bobby again.
I could definitely see like some silly segment on Raw or something where Drew goads Bobby into giving him one more match, and Bobby accepting.
Which is stupid writing because it makes no sense. If y'all had a stipulation match where it says last chance, meaning that this is your last chance, you're never gonna get it as long as I'm champion, because that's what they said. Bobby said, as long as I'm champion, you're never gonna get a title shot. So they need to stick to that. Meaning that if it's in Money in the Bank, he shouldn't even be on the card.
Yeah, unless he wins that Money in the Bank.
He shouldn't be fighting for it. He shouldn't even be like, all right, it's gonna be Drew versus this guy in a qualifying match. That makes no sense because it said last chance. Like, come on.
No, but it's WWE. I would not be surprised if they broke their own stipulation. They've done it before, like when Shane McMahon was defeated by The Undertaker a couple of years back, and Vince
trust me, I know.
SmackDown. Yeah.
It makes no sense. Like, it's stupid.
It's stupid. If they wanted to, they're just right around it.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I liked the match, but the ending was trash. But like I said, we both gave it a 5.
Yeah.
And that's how it felt. It felt like a 5. Good matches, but trash finishes basically ruins the match for me. Kind of reminds me of a company that did that. They gave you a match, but the ending was nothing but sparkles. But that's another time, though. That's another time in another company. But filler Hell in a Cell match. It's a filler. So the next pay-per-view is Money in the Bank, and there's crowds now.
And so there will definitely be a crowd at Money in the Bank.
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that Raw before, I think the Raw before that pay-per-view is the first Raw with a crowd in it.
Okay.
Which I'm really. What you said?
Oh no, and SmackDown, they have a live show advertised for July 16th, right? In front of a crowd?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing for me about this bringing the crowd back, I'm iffy on it. Because I think the crowd is going to be more vocal than what they expect them to be.
Ooh. Oh, no doubt they'll be hyped.
No more Thunderdome. No more fans behind on their phones. No, I literally think certain people who they think is going to be like they need to cheer for, they not.
Oh.
And I think certain things they're going to do, the fans is going to boo them on it. Alexa Bliss stuff. So, because I know if I was a fan, I would definitely do it. I'll be booing on that crap.
I mean, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I hope they're saving some cool stuff and the big angles for when live crowds return.
I think so. Like Keith Lee, they probably saving. Bray Wyatt, they probably saving. And stuff like that. AJ Styles. They seem like they saving AJ Styles for crowds and stuff like that. But I don't know. But before we go, I got some news, Jeff.
Hit me, Dwayne.
I read some news today.
Okay.
I don't know if you probably heard it already yourself. So Stephanie McMahon said that there's going to be multiple surprises at this coming up SummerSlam.
No,
and
I
usually
the other day. No, I came across that article the other day.
And usually, Stephanie usually don't promote like pay-per-views and anything else. If she's involved in it, then she'll promote it. But she said there's going to be multiple surprises at SummerSlam. With your prediction, what do you think those surprises can be at SummerSlam? It doesn't seem like it's going to be a match. It seems like it's going to be a surprise of itself in SummerSlam.
Okay, so realistically, I could definitely see The Fiend returning during somebody's match.
At SummerSlam?
Yeah, at SummerSlam.
Because mind you, SummerSlam is not in an arena, it's in a stadium.
Yeah.
So they like for some reason, SummerSlam had become a summer WrestleMania now, and
Oh,
it's on
definitely.
Saturday, not a Sunday.
I think it was.
What you said?
See, that's different. That's weird. No,
On a
that's
Saturday,
different.
right?
That's weird. SummerSlam on a Saturday. Yes.
On a Saturday.
I'm looking forward to that.
No, I'm looking forward to it too, but it's just that when they say surprises, like
But
I think
no,
Alan in the last episode was talking about the Rock and all the other stuff. To be honest with you, I don't think the Rock is showing up. That guy's too busy. John Cena, yes,
maybe.
Because I think they're saying like John Cena might pop up on the first SmackDown with the crowd. So John Cena's supposed to pop up there. Like the Rock popping up, I don't think so. Possibility Brock Lesnar. There's rumors of him returning to the WWE, but we just don't know when.
I could definitely see that happening again. Well, The Rock's not out of the question. Like there were times where he would show up sporadically for like 5-minute segments and such for these big shows.
Because he was in. I think he was doing business in that town though.
Yeah.
So when he's in the town, they usually ask him, "Hey, can you come and do like a 20-minute segment or 10-minute, 15-minute segment, or put someone over?"
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing.
So in that regard, I can't rule it out.
Nah. No, but when Stephanie said that, like when Stephanie said that, I'm interested now. Now I want to see SummerSlam.
Oh yeah.
And I want to see what they do now.
No, definitely. I criticize WWE a ton.
Yeah.
I do want to see where things pick up from here on out. Like who's going to be
like I told you in the last episode, I'm giving WWE the benefit of the doubt. Just that it's the stuff that they're doing in the Thunderdome is only for the Thunderdome. I think they're going to switch it up when the crowd is here. They can't do none of this bull jive.
Yeah.
They can't do this hokey pokey stuff, disappearing and all that other stuff, and Alexa Bliss changing makeup mid-match. Can't do that. So I think they're going to step it up. Now that the crowd is here, I think they're going to step it up.
No, definitely. Dang. What's funny? Like I enjoyed most of the pandemic shows in Thunderdome. I feel like all those pay-per-views have been pretty good up until Fastlane.
I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it, but I think they're going to step it up a notch when the fans is here.
Yeah.
Because I think they need to feed off the fans. Because look at WrestleMania. They was feeding off the fans.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But you can tell they was feeding off the crowd and stuff like that. So they need to have that back. And I think when the crowd comes back, I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, we'll see new people getting opportunities and such like that, and new storylines, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. See what happens. But that was Hell in a Cell. Average 5 because it was the match of the pay-per-view of roll-ups and trash finishers. But I don't know.
Should have become roll-up in the cell.
It should have. It should have rolled up in the Hell in a Cell. I don't know. But yeah, that was it for the wrestling conference. Subscribe. Like, comment below. Let us know what you think. If you like what you hear, if you didn't like what you hear, comment below. Let us know. Subscribe. And that's the wrestling conference, and we out.
We out. And remember, one word, subscribe.
I actually like that one. That one was cool.